Hey, what it is, party people? Here we are playing Age of Wonders 3. We're playing the Sapphire Archipelago in the Elven Court campaign, and we've chosen to destroy the humans. So we're fighting up against Isabella here. In the last turn, or in the last episode, we took over this city here and this city here. We're hoping to continue that momentum forward. We're probably going to try to attempt to take this one next. It's a city with 6 units on it, though, so it's kind of tough. The last thing we did before the last episode is we took out the I forget the martyrs, I think, that were giving these people trouble, and they gave us a vassalization in return, and we ended up picking up a knight from that. So we're going to go ahead and end our turn that we were sitting on at the end of the last episode. A new day dawns here. We're going to go ahead and take this fortress here. Easy enough. And then I'm going to drag Sundrin down this way. Looks like we're going to be attacking this in here, probably. I'm a little worried that that city's undefended, but I'm not super worried. We'll be attacking on 3 fronts here. Go ahead and end our turn. Looks like they've got just bolstered another unit. So we're going to have fun here. Got one more turn until we get corpse looting, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Go ahead and attack this. See if we can charm the pants off some people. Okay, Raskar just going right in. Gonna go for the jugular. Come up here with Sundrin, see what we can get for charm. We got 40% and 55%. We'll go for 55% on the archers. Try to destroy these horsemen before they cause too much trouble for us. Don't want them to take out the archers. Can't quite get there with the unicorns. And maybe we'll be able to get there with the initiates. Not quite enough to take them out. How about if we bring these archers in behind? There we go, finally took them down. They were under crazy amounts of fire there. And this longbowman just taking luck shots over the roof of that house. And bringing these initiates in. They're kind of like the Elven Court. End our turn there. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, let's not let these folks get too far. I've missed some movement there. Mostly so that they can't retaliate on these folks as hard as they want to. And that was it. We managed to acquire 1 unit from that. I think it was archers, right? Yep, human archers. There we go. Now we'll use them to defend or something to that effect. I suspect that probably the easiest way is over these mountains, which is unfortunate. We'll have him wait right there. We'll pull, not sure that I want to pull him right into their city just yet. Although, yeah, we're gonna come over here. Go ahead and end our turn. Main invasion, I hear a mass. That looks like it's just a standard issue nightmare, although we do need to be careful because the nightmares will take over the city. So we're going to want to deal with that. Let's go ahead and get corpse looting queued up as a spell to cast. We'll get Iron Grip queued up as well. We'll be able to start casting those on our cities. Looks like Raskar has recently leveled up. Let's go ahead and get healing on him. Does he need spirit protection? Probably not. but his... No, actually, that doesn't apply to his whole army, so I'm going to go ahead and just tank him up. Go ahead and pull Sundering down. There we go. Pull them through. We can make the Triangle of Strength with Growth Shock. Excellent, excellent. I'm still quite worried about this. Let's see. Let's go ahead and cancel that laboratory. Let's see what we can make for units. We cannot really make anything super useful. Those will drop in a high alpha initiate first. I'm gonna go ahead and make that. Yeah, look at that. See, did I call that or what? City was undefended. We'll get back to that and we'll deal with it. This is going to be one epic fight. Let's go ahead and get these archers into his army. So we're going to have 18 versus 8. So we bring them around. There we go. Boom. Very likely victory. They have no walls. Let's get our heroes and giants up there. And 0. There we go. And then we're going to just start pulling the armies this way. And might as well start pulling them this way too. Pile up on the center. Go ahead and call it there. Let's see what they do. They're gonna pull some people away, I suppose. Pull together like that. So we've got Sunder in here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a charm up. 35, 55, 35, 45. Oh, charm was resisted, of course. Now we have to kill you. Alright, unicorns. These initiates aren't going to be in range of anything, nope. Reskar is, though. He's just going to get right up in that fight. Oh, too bad we can't come forward one more. Oh, look, they can get over that, though. These are our razor bows. Excellent, excellent. Initiates coming forward. Some damage. I don't know if we'll be able to get them. Yes, we will. Longbowmen? Yep. Can't do much. Let's try to take these folks out. There we go. Good job. Probably should have opened with that, but whatever. Go into the turn. Doing all right here. We've got a lot of tankiness up in the front, so hopefully they focus on the flanks. Alright, Reskar, take him down. Alright, Giants, take him down. I probably should have done that with Sundred. But oh well. These knights aren't going to make it to them, but they'll make it to them. Good job, good job. And just for expediency. Done. Managed to take out the entire city of 8 without any losses. Excellent. So now the first thing that we need to do is probably with Groshak, just fly all the way back over here. Well, I guess I can't do anything with that. Let's go ahead and absorb this city. And I'll head down to here. I don't think yeah, either of these aren't going to make it over there. So let's go ahead and call that the turn. Oh, I feel like we had corpse looting, but we didn't cast it. That was a mistake on our part. Go ahead and cast that. Going to set up production and cross. First things first, that wooden wall. Got to get that up. Yovina has grown into a large city. Excellent. We want to go ahead and get up here as soon as we can. I think he'll be able to take them. Especially if we throw in some assistance from Sundrin. Got Hellhounds, Nightmares. Yeah, nothing ranged here, which is kind of handy. We'll probably just park them right on there. They might even actually come out and try to start some trouble. Which actually kind of works in our favor. We're going to drop him right up here and have him face that way. And then we'll have him cast Starblades on himself. Basically, we're going to bottleneck him right into this area here. Let's, guess let's Magic Fist pound him. There we go. Easy win there. Yeah, see, they're not trying to even come after us a little bit. We probably ought to run down, take this puppy. I think we're gonna be all right. He's got a lot of defense. Yeah, that was an easy win for him. Took our city back. And we managed to level him up as well. We'll do Dragon Slayer Party. And he's got 2 left. Yeah, we don't really want any of these other things. Now we're good. Alright, let's set your production. Let's get you back underway. And we're going to send it back. Army requires our orders. I suppose we're going to come back up on land. And we'll get back to it. What do we got here? We've got 2 boats here. Wonder if we can... Something we can do is we can attack him with Sundrin. I don't know if she can do that though. No, let's not do that. Let's just take this really quick. I mean, Isabella's a pirate. We probably don't want to take her on our own turf, right? And then Reskar, of course, moving on. There we go. Go ahead and end our turn there. Alright, Lislin has a quest available. Let's see what this quest is all about. We're going to get a human priest if we do it. And it's not a particularly great reward. But, also, taking out 4 undeads. That's a project, I'm just saying. They might attack Raskar straight up, we don't know. Probably should try to get our knights back near him. Or not Raskar, Groshak, I'm sorry. Alright, let's get over this direction, see what we can find. We've got another city over here, or maybe a fortress, can't quite tell. go ahead and end our turn. We'll take out her southern cities, it looks like. Yep, I had a feeling that that was going to happen. We're going to go ahead and do manual combat here because, and as I've always said, I think sometimes I feel as though I might be more intelligent than the AI. It looks like these guys are all melee, which is kind of the first thing. So what I want to do with him is I want to do Star Blades. I think that only affects melee, but we want to get it on there as soon as possible so that we aren't in the heat of a fight. And so here we'll be able to just rain down holy light on them, which isn't going to do a ton, but it'll do something. You can also do Magic Fist if you really need to. Looks like they can wall climb, so that's something to be aware of. Looks like he takes them out really easily though. Go ahead and hit them with this. I'm also assuming 7 to 10, 4 to 6, 7 to 10, 5 to 7. So either holy magic or fire. So these guys are going to be almost dead by the time they make it to me. They will be dead by the time they make it to me. Looks like only one's going to make it within melee range. Done. Hardly took any damage at all. I'm kind of surprised we did as well as we did. We went ahead and won that quest, which allowed us to get a priest, which is kind of awesome. So these folks will join our empire if we manage to get up over 102 gold. We do have a bunch of crap on us that we can sell. So we have +2 melee strength, +1, so go ahead and do that. Let's sell this puppy. So we only need about 40 more gold. I'm indifferent on those, really. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we meant to put that shield on him. Let's see. Don't need... Well, yeah, we don't need the Foul Horse, so let's go ahead and sell that for 20 gold. So now we really just need about 20 more. And we don't need... Does each of the three have shock? Shock? He doesn't have shock, so we should send this to Reskar. And we should send this to somebody. We should send it to Groshok. And she doesn't need both the crossbow and the musket, so we'll do that. That puts us at 105, which I think is enough to make these people, yep, go ahead and have them join the Empire. Excellent. So now we can go ahead and choose production for Lislan. Go ahead and do that storehouse first, then we'll promote growth. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start working our way this way. We'll take that tower next, probably. No, can't obviously we can't combine them. Can combine them if we do that though. And then we'll send the priests here to guard the city. There we go. He's once again united with his clan. There we go. End of the turn. Looks like this might actually just be a little outpost. We've researched Iron Grip, so we're going to go ahead and start casting that. Alright. Insight Revolt. That'll be great for picking up new cities. Storehouse, Shrine, Siege Workshop, Laboratory. I think that sounds really good. Go ahead and take this. Yep, so that was just a little encampment. We could build a settler and have a city here, which would be interesting and useful. Don't want to lose Groshak to those boats. There are a number of boats around here too. The patrolling is real. Yeah, they've basically got me covered if I go in the water, so we want to avoid that. I'm gonna hold off on moving him just yet. Got that iron grip up, and we'll just keep casting that. I'll get those walls up. Alright, let's see what we can do here. First of all, let's grab this fort. Completely undefended fort. Let's... no, can't we do that? Let's grab this tower. Towers are really helpful for giving you, information on movement and stuff like that. Let's get another iron grip up there. Looks like that boat did not disappear. Okay, I'm gonna, against my better judgment, I'm gonna move him into the water. But here she comes. Probable defeat, not very likely defeat. That's interesting. So let's take him. Let's see what we can do to take him on. I think we're surrounded, right? They're going to be on either side of me. Yep. So we're going to want to pull the fight over this direction. Definitely. I'm a little concerned. One of these guys have the moves. Yeah, they've got the flamer out, so those are gonna really mess us up. Let's go for it though. Try to get into that zone of control. And then we're going to cast Star Blades on ourselves. Can't really do much else here. Oh gosh. This is really going to hurt. Lost a unit there. Yeah, this is tricky. Alright, well, that's all we can do. Looks like we're going to probably lose a lot of units. Let's see. Probably want to do something like that. I'll pull these folks back. I knew we would regret doing that. That was mostly an experiment. We'll probably end up going back. Yeah, there's no way. These boats are way too powerful. We could take 2, but we can't take 5. It's impossible. Sunk us both. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I'm seeing there's the loss. We'll go ahead and go back to our autosave. Alright, let's go. We'll jump back on land. Can't do that. Do that. We'll probably just straight up lose these folks, which is unfortunate. Here she comes. Just auto combat. That was expensive. Let's see. Okay, so main invasion up here. They took that. Main invasion at Tarma. That's the boats. Riesland is also the boats. Alright, so unfortunately we're gonna have you sit tight for now. Gonna continue kind of this southerly assault. We've got even more boats here. Looks like that's really just about it. Be able to, it looks like an independent village there. We want to hurt her economy as much as possible. These guys are probably going to run west. Oh. I'm actually a little bit surprised about that. We'll have him run up this way. We'll retake the fortress. Let's see what we can do here. Met the town of Starin. We don't have enough money to open up borders with them, which is fine. So we're building up economy other places. We're going to have Iron Grip here in a second. Alright, Saturn's got a quest available. We're going to get a peace treaty and human knights if we quench the pyramids, which is an easy enough quest to win. There's some serious love going on up here, though. Alright, Port Zama, what do we got going on here? Let's get that storehouse going, and then we'll get that observatory going. Those two are going to give us some pretty massive border increases. And then we'll get the other economy stuff. I'll go ahead and cast Iron Grip as well. There we go. Go ahead and cast it again. Growing, growing, growing. Yeah, we're in great shape here. We'll go ahead and take this fortress back. Looks like Isabella is also a rogue and casting Iron Grip on her cities. We'll sit him tight there for now. Expecting these independents to attack me. Yep, there they go. Where is Sundrin? Oh, back here. That's where she went. a turn there. They just completely ignored Raskar there. Just want to try that charm out. Good work, good work. Took him out, excellent. And we'll go ahead and end our turn. Oh, I probably could have thrown fire up there. Oh, I guess they're immune to fire maybe? Not completely. There we go. Easy enough to win that. Now we're at peace. Excellent. We'll take the reward. Those human knights, we'll stack up with them. And we might even be able to, yep, go ahead and take this fortress. Excellent. We're starting to really hurt her economy. There's no real economy coming out from that fortress, I guess, but still. Creating reasonable inroads here. Let's go ahead and check out this fortress. Nothing. Go ahead and took it. Excellent. Looks like this is the next big target. Let's just go ahead and investigate a little bit here. We got 6 units there, so probably don't want to deal with that. Let's see. Yeah, let's play it safe here. Suppose we can come over here and look a little bit. Can't quite see what's in this city here. Soon, though, soon. We'll go ahead and sit tight in this fortress here. And go ahead and end our turn there. Hopefully she doesn't go ham on us. Good, good. And none of the independents went ham. Alright, folks. I hate to say it, but that's the end of the episode. If you liked what you saw, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.